Hey, we used to be down by 10. Now check scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country, we putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow, you just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry, I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry, I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off. That boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass south for real. We'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call a burner on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told him to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Your ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bro said he moved to the Ages to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out this bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. He big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in for Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow, you just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry, I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, thick word I hear in the goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. What's happening? Come on in. What's happening? What it do? How y'all living? What y'all got going on? Y'all still alive? Everything popping? Everything kosher? What it do? What it do? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Share. Like I always say, can't do it without you good people. Just need to support. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm here to bring you the news and get going. Get going from around here. You know what I'm saying? Meta and Google got to pay a woman $3 million though. $3 million for partially being responsible in her mental health issues and her having mental health issues. Meta and Google is responsible. They say because she could not stop scrolling. She could not stop being on the thing doing like this right here all day, all night, and it made her feel bad about her life and how her life going, which I can kind of see just a little bit of that right though. I can kind of see because of the internet has made people depressed. The internet has made people depressed, and it has really trampled on people's self-esteem. Their self-esteem has been shot because before the internet, people was able to say and feel things about themselves that they had nothing to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? But now you see people who maybe your same age or younger than you succeeding and or pretending on the internet like they are succeeding, and it make you feel bad, especially for us older folk. You see the younger folks, it looked like they really be eating, so it could make us feel bad. Like when you see like the younger folks on the internet buying homes at like 20 and 21, they buying like $400,000-$500,000 homes at like 19 and 20, like fresh out of high school. They be buying these homes and stuff, and you know it can make a lot of us feel bad. Like, what have we been doing? Like, we done been on our jobs a long time, and it seems like we really ain't got it together. But like, they fresh out the womb. You know what I'm saying? They fresh out the womb, and their portfolios is like, you know, really, really huge. You know, really, really big. It's like a whole bunch of them is like millionaires at like 19 and stuff like that, and they really, really good at stock market. They really good at real estate, and they, you know, they just doing a lot out here. What we see on the internet, So a lot of people can really, really have anxiety and all of that. You know, be like, I work really, really hard, and I'm only right here. You know, you can kind of understand that right there. The case argued that the platforms like Instagram and YouTube were designed to be addictive like that good dope out here in these streets with no cut, you know, especially for young users, is what they say. The jury also approved punitive damages with a separate decision still pending to determine additional penalties. Both companies denied wrongdoings and are expected to appeal, but the verdict marks a significant step in holding tech companies accountable for the impact of social media on young mental health. Haven't I often said to y'all that these fucks soft out here in these streets? I said like these young folks real soft. They weak. Dog. Like we had TV and radio, and we ain't suing people. Like we I know Willie is different because you don't understand. We walk around with this device in our hand with all the information, and we still stupid. We still illiterate. We still can't write cursive. Do y'all know that they took them in a lot of schools? They taking out the clocks because these silly mofos can't read the clock. Yeah, what you mean you can't read the clock? I guess I can understand it just due to the fact of if you was never taught the clock, then I get it because y'all grew up in like the digital age and stuff to where you don't have analog, you have digital and stuff. I kind of get it, but man, why take it out? Do y'all understand that they want to take it, that they're taking it out of the schools, meaning the place to learn about the clock? They not learning about the clock, or they haven't learned about the clock at the place where you learn about the clock. If your mammy them didn't teach you about the clock, you say some people can't read numbers. Facts. You know, it's crazy out here. I just don't. This shit can be real depressing, but you got to laugh it off, y'all. We got to laugh this stuff off. We can't be like real like serious all the time neither. And this is why we trying to have fun like with my life. I gotta laugh, dog. I gotta laugh. I got to pick at you people. I promise you, I don't care what y'all be going through. I got to pick at you people so I can feel better about life, because Lord Jesus, what is going on? Should we put religion back in school? Because damn it, at least when religion was back in school, we knew how to tell time with the digital clock, with the analog clock. And I think it was real good that we learned how to tell time like that, because in the churches, children would watch the clock. Children would watch the clock because the clock would either be like at the door so you could turn around and look at the clock. We didn't have like watches and stuff until like our birthdays or like Christmas or something like that right there, to where we would get watches. And shout out to us who had like Casios and calculator watches. Shout out to my daddy who used to buy me the calculator watches and stuff like that right there. But before all that right there, we used to have to read the clocks on the wall. And we would watch those clocks because we know church is out at 3:30, 4:30. And we done been in this since 8 o'clock. You gotta watch that goddamn clock, boy, cause like you can't keep asking mama, what time it is, mama? That's not a good idea. That's really not, because you pay attention to the Lord. What you trying to leave church early for? You trying to not get the word? That's the devil in you. You know what I'm saying? You got to put a little oil on you. Put a little oil on your forehead. You shut your mouth. They pay attention and paint your shit up. Stop asking me about the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to sit here bitch all day on no Sunday. I don't want to sit up here and listen to this shit all day. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Okay, God is good, but how many times we got to hear this shit a month? Damn it. Every year, every Sunday? Y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all young folk don't understand the game. Every Sunday, we got to hear how good God is. For real, and children just get pinched, and it's not children's fault. Listen, man, to all you parents who still pinching your children and shit, dog, it's not their fault that they don't want to hear that shit that you like to hear. Shout out to Debbie for the $2 super chat. You say, Willie, send me $10 today. My birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations. You done made a whole nother year. Remember, do not do anything that anybody else wants you to do. You do exactly what you want to do, because it's kind of like dying. Once you die, you dead. So you by yourself when you do that. Damn it. Be by yourself and do what you want to do on the day that you still living out here in these doggone street. And we wish you many, many more. That's what I'm talking about here. Damn it, I got to find you. I got to find you on my thing. Got to find your thing to go ahead and do that right there. That's what I'm talking about, though. That's what I'm talking about. You live to see another doggone day. I promise you that right there. Just go ahead on and make it the STD Friday. Have even a better week out here in this street. Appreciate that right there. Google them. Meta, Google them. Now they saying because they had done sued and the case was won, so Google and Meta lost. This may open up a few doors to where a whole bunch of other people will put in lawsuits, even if they don't win them all. If 100 people put in lawsuits, 50 may win. And once they do that, then y'all know that they are going to have to change how they do business. I promise you, if they keep getting sued and keep losing money, then there's going to change the way that they even allow us to be on their sites. They may limit times to where ain't nothing that you can do. Like, it could probably be like embedded into your phone. You can't be on Facebook no more than 2 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, to where you have no control. You know, if they keep getting sued, and then hey, yo bad. It's just what it is. Listen, y'all, we got to get back to reading books. Shout out to the schools who is allowing corn and sexual material books. Sexual material books. I saw I be on the gram. Y'all know I be on the gram. I be looking at stuff. I be looking at stuff because stuff be trying to look at me. So I gotta look at stuff. Y'all is allowing words for penises and words for vaginas and stuff, and certain positions and certain activity names to be in your children books. Now, I know. You like, oh my God, I can't believe this is going on. That's not the sad part. The sad part is the majority of the parents don't know. And then the other sad part is the majority of parents don't know, and they not trying to protest against that type of stuff. Hell, you can't protest against something that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, dog. I thought that I had done saved it. Oh, that's my dog right there. I had done saved it, but I'm trying to find. I got it. I can't get away from it. I just thought about it. I was like, wow. Listen, let me go ahead and take y'all out here to the school real quick, though. Let me see. Is this showing up for me today? It's showing up for me today. All right, bam. So if I can do it like that right here. Y'all listen real quick.
Good evening. Thanks for letting me speak. I'm here to talk about item number 2 on your agenda, which was book purchasing. Before you purchase new books, you need to get rid of the 500 filthy books that you have. I'm going to read one. If there's children in the audience, they need to leave.
Ma'am, point of order, this is a public hearing.
I understand that.
You will not be allowed to read things that are not appropriate in public.
Oh, not appropriate? Then why are they in your schools?
Ma'am,
this book
wasting your time.
is in DeBakey, Fur, and Heights High School. His cock was enormous.
Absolutely not, ma'am. You are now out of order. This is your first warning. One more word and you will be removed.
She wrapped her hand around his cock. She
Absolutely
licked across
not.
his broad
This is your
head,
second
tongue
warning. Thank
sliding
you,
into
miss.
the small slit.
Officer, please
If you
escort
don't like
this
it,
woman
remove
from
it
the
so the
podium.
children don't have access to it.
I am appalled. What?
You're being removed. Thank you very much.
She gotta go? You say his cock slid in the small slit? Oh, Jesus. Wait, hold on. I gotta let her do that again. Run it back, baby. Let me. Say, hold on.
I'm here to talk about item number 2 on your agenda, which was book purchasing.
If there's any kids in the crowd, please let them listen because this is what's in book.
Before you purchase new books, you need to get rid of the 500 filthy books that you have. I'm going to read one. If there's children in the audience, they need to leave.
Ma'am, point of order, this is a public
That
hearing.
lady say this is a public hearing. Lady, you can't say stuff like what you about to say that's in our children books that we allow the children to read.
I understand that.
You will not be allowed to read things that are not appropriate in public.
Oh, not appropriate.
That's not appropriate. Imagine that. Imagine. But your kids can read this shit, though. Your kids can read this. Now, I don't know what state this is in. I don't know if this is in every state, but hell, we even had these types of problems in Florida, which shout out to our governor them. Got all that fly stuff out of there and or was acting like they were finna get all that there out of there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate people like that right there. Gonna stand up for it. Now see, maybe when I get a little older, then I probably be going down to the school board meetings. I need to start going to the school board meetings and stuff. And causing a ruckus out there. You know what I'm saying?
Appropriate, then why are they in your schools? This
I wish that she could have answered that question. If it's inappropriate for us adults to read and listen to, then why is it in your schools?
book
Wasting your time.
is
That lady say you wasting your time, bitch. We is not taking that pornographic material out of school. These children need to know about that.
in DeBakey, Fur, and Heights High School. His cock was enormous.
Absolutely not, ma'am. You are
Say absolutely because you don't know whether it was big or not. Go ahead.
now out of order. This is your first warning. One more word and you will be removed.
She wrapped her hand around his cock. She licked
Absolutely
across
not.
his
This
broad
is your
head,
second
tongue
warning. Thank you,
sliding into
miss.
the small slit.
Officer,
Always say your tongue sliding into the small slit.
please
If you
escort
don't like
this
it,
woman
remove
from
it
the
so the
podium.
children don't have access to it.
And then it makes you wonder why all of the students is trying to hunch the teachers. They reading this filth. This is filth, lady. Yeah. I had done saw that right though. I was like, this is interesting. This is really, really interesting out here, man. So listen, this is going on in your district too. This is going on. It's happening at your children's school too. Willie, not my child would have said something about it. Not if they is enjoying the text. Not if they enjoyed it. Listen. You have probably been having a hard time to get your child to read. Now your child is in class excelling. Huh? Your child excelling when they reading that pornographic stuff. They reading them adult books. They reading erotica. Do y'all know they got erotica in your children's school? Yeah. Yeah. But don't worry about it though. Don't be running down there to try try to make a point and try to make a mess of the system and all that. Stay in your doggone lane and, you know, let your child go to school with no interruptions out here in these doggone street. It is what it is. I really ain't tripping. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much of it. Damn, what time is it? 7:23. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button. Share. Share. Don't be afraid. Let people know that we around here. Let's go ahead and get these likes up to 100 real quick. Real quick. Oh, I saw something else. Yeah. Now, damn it, this may be true, this may not be true, but I think I'm gonna go with this for being true. We gonna say that this right here true. Having intercourse more than twice a week as woman's boosts immunity. As a woman, boosts your immunity, improves heart health, reduces stress and anxiety, strengthens the pelvic floor, because y'all got a flow. And a lot of y'all ain't got no flow. But the pelvic flow, got medication for all that stuff. The pelvic flow and improves sleeps. This is what research has revealed. Researchers out here, listen, this is why back in the days, I think when we used to be in school, we used to be talking slick about the teachers and shit, the female teachers. We be like, man, she need to go get her some meat. You know what I'm saying? Because she come to school with these little attitudes, shit like that right there. Bitch, damn it. About to blow my hot, bitch. What you talking about? Read. Hold on. Read. Come on to the front. I just don't smoke the doobie, bitch. You around here talking about read and come up to the front and talk to you, bitch. I'm quiet in the back. I'm being a good student. Is that an A in conduct? Listen to mine. How many of y'all had A's in school in conduct because you was a little intoxicated? Which I'm trying to be by myself right now. You interrupting me, you know. When I get ready to do the little answering thing, I'm going to raise my hand and shout. You know, but we used to be like, man, she aggravated. What's wrong with you today, lady? And this is probably was the problem, having intercourse more than twice a week. Do y'all even understand that a lot of women, they not having the intercourse thing once a week? Remember when y'all first got together? Remember in y'all relationship when y'all first got together, y'all used to hunch like all the time. For some reason, y'all always had time to hunch. And then y'all got together, and now y'all got to wait these bad ass children go to sleep or go to school. Or damn, you got to wait for it to be like a Tuesday because I had to work. I had to do that, to run to the store. I had to do all that stuff, like the same stuff that she was doing when y'all first met. Now you just so busy that there's just never enough time that you were doing the same shit you're doing now before you even met me. But when you met me, you had all the time in the world. You did this thing called sacrifice. You sacrifice for love, baby. Now that y'all had done accomplished some shit, and then y'all be wondering why he be tipping that. Huh? The thing is, ladies, men, we don't want sex. We don't want it like that. We need it like that. The same way you like to breathe, listen, the same way that you like to do that right there, it's the same way that we like to feel on something. Yeah. Standing up for the men. Anyway, I meant to look up a word. Pervert. I don't, what's wrong with a pervert? Something about that word. Pervert. What is a pervert? A pervert is a verb. Alters something from its original course, meaning or state to a distortion or corruption of what was first intended. A person whose sexual behavior is regarded as abnormal and unacceptable. Here's a question. Unacceptable by who? The masses. That can't be true because the masses is whores. We some real hoes out here in these streets, y'all. I know. Willie like me ain't no. You too. Yeah, you too. You too. The majority of people is a part. Like a lot of people say that there's more evil than good. It's something like that right there. What you mean unacceptable? Oh, bitch, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, a deviant. So a pervert is like a deviant, a degenerate. I don't know how was that. A person whose sexual behavior is regarded as abnormal. So because you like to have some sex, because you like to feel on a little something, because you like to look, peekaboo, look, you know what I'm saying? Now you a pervert. So they done made a word, they done threw up a word. Oh, I see what they had in there. That got to be from religion or something like that right there. Oh, this is a shaming tactic. That's a shaming word. A pervert is a shaming word. Just because, now why do I? They say abnormal. I just gave y'all a study that point out, ladies, y'all need to have at least 2 intercourses a week. You know. This had to come from the religious time because they didn't want y'all hunching like that right there. Mm-hmm. And because for the ones who will hunch more than twice a week, you a pervert. No, it's the same way you like to eat. Huh? Same way you like to breathe, same way you like to watch TV all damn day. It's people who like to, you know. And shout out to them people who be having what's that thing that Tiger Woods had? A sex addiction. That same thing that, damn it, the gospel singer had. Stomp. What was his name? Stomp. Stomp. What was his name? What is the little buddy? Little shout. He was in them tights doing exercise. I had them did a little video on him. He was jumping up in the air and shit like that right there doing some Kurt. Yeah, Kurt. You say, Willie, do you consider peeping Toms as perverts? Not. I probably used to, like back in the days. I'd be like, oh man, that's wrong. Man, he peeking in her window. Well, how else are he gonna see her naked? She didn't find him attractive. She probably had a man. You know what I'm saying? And hell, do y'all understand that there couldn't be a thing of a peeping Tom if women didn't leave the windows open? I just thought about that right there. It's kind of like, how could I have became a crackhead if y'all didn't sell the crack? Like, if the crack wasn't around, wouldn't nobody be a crackhead? Right. If it wasn't out here, then crack wouldn't, you know. So I don't think that the peeping Toms is wrong, though. Because, have you ever seen a bad bitch in your community and then you realize the window open? I probably used to think like back in the day, why would he do that and trying to look at that girl? Sound like a little bitch out there. Damn it, I want to smack myself in my mouth. Boy, you said that? Yeah, I said that silly stuff right there. I'm thinking like a woman. Boy, you better tighten up. I should have been right beside the peeping Tom. They could have called it the peeping Willie. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on, right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the peeping Willie out here in these streets. You say, what if a man is peeping on other men? Well, I got to kind of say the same thing that I said for the women. He shouldn't have left the window open. The blinds just out here open. And you like on the first floor or something. You know. Do y'all notice why I always wanted like binoculars and telescopes as a kid? I am so nasty. Well, I don't even know why I call it nasty, but we can call it perverted because I'm abnormal. I was a perverted child. It ain't my damn fault. I was made like this. Huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it though. I like ladies, you all should be backing me up on this right here. Just for the simple fact is, they tried to make, and I'm talking about them we don't know who they are, but they try to make y'all feel like, or try to shame y'all for y'all sexual thing that they've been trying to keep their foot on your neck so you don't get that little monkey out. They've been trying to shame y'all for years for because now we would call the hoes out here abnormal, right? When they just girls just wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. I just heard Cindy Lava today, dog. I like, oh snap, look at Cindy. Go ahead, sugar. She could have got it. But anyway, y'all is so wild. Can't deal with you people. You say, I think that some people want others to look. Fact. Listen. I'm so wild with it. How many of y'all like to be watched? I like to be looked at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to perform out here in these streets. Huh? That's why you got to keep your body looking good, man. Because I like to be, listen. You bust in the door on me, boy. I don't stop. For what? For what? I'm working. I'm working right now. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave. You can remove all the curtains. You can take all the blinds down in my eye, goddamn. Huh? If we over 100? Listen, but give y'all a pat on the back of y'all that made it over 100. That's what I'm talking about. I've always wanted some doggone, I've always wanted some binoculars or some to look through people's windows, man. I promise you. I'm just being honest. Now, I had this thing that I want to start off with to let y'all know. Get yourself prepared. Get yourself together because things is about to change. And folk out here crying because things is about to change. Because y'all don't like change. You people don't like change. Jobs. We finna talk about jobs. We finna go ahead to Texas. Real quick. Shout out to all my Texans. Shout out to all my Texans out here. Y'all finna have a real issue. Y'all finna have a real issue with the relicensing of business owners and people who is in trades and stuff like that right there. Texas is changing the game. Real quick. Next month. New rules could cost thousands of Texans their job. Here we go.
The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation approved a recommendation that could result in thousands losing their license. The proposal came from Attorney General Ken Paxton, and it targets undocumented workers living in Texas. Fox source Stephen Dial joins us live with more. Stephen.
Wow.
That decision was unanimous this morning, and it could impact some in the cosmetology industry, other industries like HVAC and plumbing, and it's become political because Attorney General Ken Paxton rejected an opinion from his now runoff opponent, Senator John Cornyn, about 2 decades ago when he was Attorney General.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. In a unanimous decision Tuesday, the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations approved a change requiring applicants to provide their Social Security number for a license.
The only thing that has changed is the state of Texas decided it would rather have an unregulated risk.
This reversal closes a loophole that allowed people without a Social Security number to obtain professional licenses in Texas. Thousands around the state who work in the nail and hair industry will be affected.
When someone cannot access a license,
no deja de trabajar.
They don't just stop working.
Simplemente trabaja fuera del sistema.
They simply stop working outside of the system.
Y cuando eso sucede,
and when that happens,
el Estado pierde.
The state loses.
Pierde control.
They lose control.
Pierde supervisión.
They lose supervision.
Y pierde su seguridad para el consumidor.
And they lose security for the consumer.
It also impacts trade workers like plumbers and HVAC. Starting May 1st, a licensing application must provide a Social Security number. Multiple workers gave public comment before the unanimous decision.
I got a problem. I got a quick little problem right here. And you say that I had to miss your Cash App. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the Cash App. You show that you had that Cash App? Oh, it probably went to my other Cash App. It probably went to my other one. I'm gonna have to switch to my other one to see what we got right here. But I didn't know that you can go to school. Well, I guess you can go to school because we have a lot of illegals who going to school without a Social Security number. But in my mind, you had to have like some type of card, right? Some type of numbering system, right? You had to have like a driver's license or something like that, didn't it?
Many of them have already paid their tuition, completed and the required hours, passed their examinations, did everything in their position to obtain their license, and now, unfortunately, they're not going to move forward in this process.
Officials say about 18,000 workers with licenses could be impacted. If someone does not have a social security number, they could submit other forms of identification that they likely may also not have, like a driver's license, U.S. passport, immigrant visa, or refugee travel document.
So they ain't got nothing there on one of them right there? So y'all just out here in school with like nothing. I am so confused.
Imagine a barber who has opened a safe and inspected shop for 10 years. He pays his booth rent. He buys supplies from Texas distributors, and he uses his ITIN to pay his state sales tax every single month. The state takes his money and says thank you.
This takes effect on May 1st. Now, Clarice, the board wanted to make sure that they get regular updates, and so they will be getting feedback monthly about these changes.
Monthly about them changes. What y'all gonna do out here in these streets, dog? Huh? Oh, I see it. Oh, appreciate that right there. Shout out to Sarah for keep schooling these babies. Hashtag Willie say hush for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. For real. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you, y'all. What is they supposed to do? The hell keep chirping? Is that me? I must keep chirping. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Oh, there it is. We got a new device log in. Oh, that was me. Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $1 cash shot. You say, is it working now? Yes, it is. I appreciate that right there. For real though. Yeah. So we have just been allowing people to go to school and not have any type of what's that, my phone? For not having any type of a numbering system. They supposed to be a part of the numbering system, whether it's social, whether it's driver's license, whether it's passport number, whether it's the documentation numbers that y'all supposed to be having out here in these streets. Say Willie Boost Mobile going off. Let me see, acting up right now. I don't know what's happening. But yeah. So listen. Why they don't just... How was you able to go to school as an adult and don't have a driver's license? How would you work in a lot of these fields without a driver's license? How does that work? Huh? Because if you went to school for HVAC or something, you gonna need to drive to get that job. You went to plumbing or any type of little thing, you're going to have to drive around to get to the job and, like, do the work. I just don't understand. They driving illegal. Prostitution is legal, but it's an option. Facts. It's a doggone shame. But I'm trying to keep my folk on the up and up. You know, I'm trying to let y'all know what's going on out here in these doggone streets, so y'all can't say, well, Willie, why you ain't never tell us everything? I told you, shut up. I told you, yeah, I wasn't listening. Yeah, we're cooking grits and eggs. You know, playing. You were playing out here in these streets. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got to be more careful. I said we're just gonna jump around just a little bit because I don't know. Y'all got to be careful because these people, they out here working. And when I say working, they working out in the community. They working in these streets. And you all be going to work, getting that paper you putting in all these hours, and then them other type of workers will come on around there and hit you in about 2-3 minutes and take everything from you that you had done work for all week. You got to be careful. You really do got to be careful. Let's go to Houston, to Southwest Houston. When people is out here trying to save themselves, you all got to be careful with people who is coming to your house. I don't know how many of you good people will allow somebody to come knock on your door and be real frantic and it's like an emergency type thing, and y'all open the door. Don't ever do that. It could be a baby. I'm sure. Don't ever do that. You putting your life in danger. I truly believe that you put your life in danger if you open up that doggone door. We got a situation to where a man is seen on the doorbell camera begging for help. Help, help, help. Let me in. They about to get me. They about to get me. But you don't know whether this person is telling the truth or he trying to do a little something to you. But the same dude who came asking for help, he did get shot, though. Got to be more careful. Go ahead.
Leading us off tonight, a frightening sight. A man is caught on camera. You see him here, banging on doors, frantically begging for help after being assaulted. Hello, everybody. I'm Len Cannon.
Good early evening to you. I'm Mia Gradney. That man wound up being shot by a homeowner just minutes later.
Happened just after midnight along Ingomar Way. That's in southwest Houston. Jason Miles joins us live with more details on this case. Jason?
Hey there, yes, several people who live on this street got a very early wake-up call thanks to that man banging on their door and begging for help. He was later shot at the house you see behind me. In this Ring doorbell camera video shared with KHOU 11,
help me please! Help me please! Call 911! Please!
A bloodied man whose face we're blurring for now repeatedly knocks on an unsuspecting family's front door.
We hear someone banging on our door, like banging.
Melissa Molina was inside and never considered opening the door.
Call 911.
Call 911, please!
That's her telling the man she'll call police.
He's asking for help. He's asking to let us, let him in. But, I have my kid, I have the dog. Like, we're not going to do that. So I'm like, we'll call 911,
HPD says a second man seen and heard in the video may be a family member who assaulted him.
He stole Come on, I'm bleeding. Hey, he bust me in my head. Come on, bro. Please.
The camera eventually captures both men running away, and police say the one begging for help got shot minutes later after barging into one of several homes he appears to have approached.
The resident saw him at the door. At that point, he kicked the door in, forced his way in, at which time the homeowner shot him multiple times.
No one at the home answered the door today, and so far, no charges have been filed. Do you blame your other neighbor for shooting him?
Not necessarily. I mean, he did go into the home. You never know if that was like a tactic to break in and rob him.
At last check,
open the door, please.
The man was in stable condition at the hospital as police search for the possible relative who initially assaulted him. And this afternoon, HPD told me that family member is likely the man's brother. Meantime, they say the woman who shared the video with me did the right thing by staying inside behind a locked door and calling 911. Reporting from the far southwest side, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
Shout out to the neighbor who had done gave it to him raw. Gave it to him without any explanation. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you own a gun, try your best to own 2. If you own 2 guns, try your best to own 4. Y'all got to start having firearms throughout your home. Now I know, but I got kids and my kid, well, you have not put the fear of God in your kids, and that's the problem. I just can't leave the guns around, stuff like that right there, because they gonna touch them. That means you ain't really been parenting. Shout out to us good parents out here in the goddamn street. You gotta let your kids know that you would die playing with me. You better off playing with God. God can give you grace, bitch. I'm trying to tell you something. Y'all supposed to have firearms in your bathrooms, not around your showers and stuff like that right there, because it can create moisture, and moisture gets into the guns. I don't know if your gun will shoot underwater or something like that right there, but have it in the bathroom, but like furthest away from like the shower or something. But you need to have it in your rooms, in your hallway, in like the laundry room, stuff like that right there. At the front door, at the back door, at the slide door, in the kitchen, because y'all spend a lot of times in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You just need to have guns some everywhere. For real, for real. So we kicking in doors trying to run from kinfolk who just done jumped on you. Kinfolk done got you killed out here. Well, they got you shot, almost got you killed, pimp. Keep doing what you're doing. I wouldn't advise it, but you grown. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. So keep doing what you're doing. Just next time, make sure, try your best for it to be recorded, and uploaded. Appreciate y'all. Moving right along. I ain't going to much hold you. Bam. Gave it to him. Roaches then. Ow. Uh-oh. Watch out there now. We got more. That keeps sounding like I got a chirp. What happened to the chirp? Oh, y'all, I got to get me a, remember the Nextels? Do they still sell Nextel phones? Hold on. Nextel phone. They still selling them, but do they work, though? I need to know if they work, though. The chirp. I got that chirp. You chirp with me, I'm a chirp back. Yeah. Uh-huh. You say, Willie got a parrot in his office. Damn it, I'm trying to find out where chirp coming from, because, damn it, I don't even got a battery inside the beeper. I ain't got the beeper hooked up right now. I need to get me a beeper. Hey, I got a beeper, but I need to go ahead on and link it on up Starlink or something like that right now. But anyway, so the yada, got that out the way. I think that's really like my phone trying to do something. I did change the notification, the notification sound. Is that the battery low thing? That ain't the battery low thing. Yada. We got that. It is interrupting my doggone show, but we need to remove that. Skip that. It was just gonna do it again. Oh, that's that news break thing. Is it something important? Hold on, it's a news break thing. I gotta cut them off. Airports across the U.S. is changing arrival times. Advice to travelers in the wake of continuing the TSA thing like that right there. Now I have a video about one of our sisters who want to say something about the TSA, and she was talking about how broke people is, and I was like, I've been saying that. I don't know why I'll never get credit for saying stuff that I be out here saying. I'm gonna do that. Oh, all right. I'm seeing where this finna go. But we got to go real quick. I got to show y'all this, man, because this is just the all right, this one.
Right now at 11, ICE agents are stationed.
Got it right here. Bam.
In airports across the country. This map showing 13 locations where they...
Right here.
I have a family. I have kids. I have a roof. I have a vehicle outside that still need gas. I'm in the same boat as everybody else.
LaShonda Palmer is a TSA officer at Philadelphia International Airport and the AFGE Local 333 president. She says supporting her family and everyday needs are becoming increasingly difficult as the partial government shutdown stretches into 2 months. She's now missed 3 paychecks so far.
This is extremely challenging because I've been here for 24 years. And in 24 years, I've experienced many furloughs.
Right there, right. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, there is more from the last story. What last story? The one that I just did? But I ain't got no more. I'm gonna have to look back into it. I'm gonna have to look back into that doggone story. Here we go.
But never none like these.
She's been through multiple, because she's been there for 24 years, right? 24 years. They missed 3 paychecks. She's been there 24 years. I want y'all to understand. The thought processes of people out here in the doggone street. I be around here talking about when they cut the lights off and all that stuff, we need to be prepared, basically, is what I be trying to talk about. It's kind of like I live in the great state of Florida. My state, stand your ground state, but go home state, please don't run up with Fifth Hour Life state. We had this thing called hurricanes. I am a Hurricane Andrew survivor, bitch. The worst hurricane ever. Ever. For real. That has always taught me, be prepared. There's no reason for anybody in Florida to not be prepared for a hurricane. That means I always got to have me some money, and I got to have me some equipment and tools and all that fly stuff right there in the home. I got to have things in the safes and all that fly stuff, and have things ready to go. Because if you ready, bitch, you ain't got to get ready. That lady say right there, that beautiful sister right there on the screen say that she done been around there for 24 years. She's having a hard time. She say that she got rent. Everybody, she got to put food in like the cars and stuff like that right there, grocery and all that, and she having a hard time doing that. She says just like everybody else. Well, no, you're not like everybody else. You was like the masses. You was like the masses because the masses have not planned for days like this. And this is what I be trying to tell y'all. When y'all be sitting back, my jaw's straight, bitch, I'm eating out here. You know what I'm saying? Everything good. I got a few dollars in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Everything's straight. How you done been through multiple shutdowns and now you was the one who done made the news? Saying that shit really, really bad. Do y'all know if I've been on the job for 24 years and we done been having all these ups and downs and stuff like that, and these types of situations, maybe they have lasted for 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, some. I know that this shit liable to come. I know that it may just happen. I would never be one who get on the news and say, I'm having a hard time like everybody else. Y'all might as well interview somebody else because I ain't finna be having a hard time like everybody else when I know that this is a possibility every damn year.
Under this administration.
Frustration among TSA workers are paychecks so far.
This is extremely challenging.
National Airport and the AFGE Local 333 president. She says supporting her family and everyday needs are becoming increasingly difficult as a partial government shutdown stretches into 2 months. She's now missed 3 paychecks so far.
This is extremely challenging because I've been here for 24 years.
Extremely challenging. Should nothing be extremely challenging and you've been in the game for 24 years. That like you done been a community entrepreneur for 24 years. And shout out to all my community entrepreneurs who have been in the game for 24 years and they ain't got a pot to piss in and want to throw it out of. That's what I'm saying.
And in 24 years, I've experienced many furloughs, but never none like these.
Yeah, extremely challenging says a lot about money management. That's really what it speaks to. Money management. Now, sister, this ain't just about you, baby. This is about, because I done talked about this stuff before you. I said shit last year with the first shutdown and all that.
This administration.
Frustration among TSA workers around the country is mounting. Department of Homeland Security reports the call-out rate reached a high on Sunday at almost 12%.
Almost 12% of you good people had done call out, say, I can't make it. I ain't got no gas. I ain't got nobody to watch my little ugly ass churn. I ain't got no paper and stuff. And I done told y'all, everybody need to not go to work.
News reports 400 officers have quit since the shutdown began.
400 done quit. That's why I said we got 400 openings.
They call out for no gas. Some people can't make it over the bridge. Some people can't afford childcare. So childcare isn't helping. I mean, it's a lot of things.
It is a lot of things. And that's poor money management. I hope that this is a learning lesson for you good people. I don't want to be the dead horse because they is alive out here in these streets. But I'm just saying though. Listen, I understand if you just got the job and shit done went south. I get it. I have more understanding for you people. But if y'all done been on the job for more than a year. See, because a lot of y'all get the jobs and now y'all stunt. Y'all ain't been on the job a year, done saved up, done paid off other people that you owe, done paid down your little debt. You know what I'm saying? Done stacked up by 6-7 months. Y'all don't do none of that. As soon as y'all say, I'm hired, I start on Monday. You know it's Friday, right? You don't mess around and got hired on the Friday. I start on Monday. And you done took a little drug test and shit like that. Bitch, I start on Monday. So y'all know what's finna happen on Saturday, right? Y'all know what's finna happen Friday and Saturday. You know at least Friday and Saturday what's finna happen. Finna get tore up, loose. Finna spend some money because they know, and especially if they fall on a good pay period week or something like that right now. They can start on Monday and get paid in the next 2 weeks if they get paid every 2 weeks, something like that right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, because we don't like to humble ourselves. And this is why we be in these doggone situations. Moving right along. Had to go on and get that out the way because that right there just hurt my heart, baby. Not 24 years. And y'all wouldn't tell nobody that fly shit. I'm having a hard time after 24 years. So I ain't got nothing in order. Got nothing in order. Why? Why you ain't got nothing in order, Willie? Because I did believe that My job gonna always be here, and they not gonna like shut the thing down for like a long time, cause they ain't never shut the thing down for like a long time, never before. That's why I ain't got no damn money, because I just be waiting on Fridays and stuff. As long as I work, I know that I'm supposed to get paid, and I ain't got to save no money. But what if something drastic happened, Willie? I just got to pray about it and stuff, and God always make a way of stuff like that right there. Yeah. That's how y'all be out here talking, dog. I shit crazy, man. Y'all don't like y'all mind. But anyway, shout out to Big Mooch. Shout out to Big Mooch for the 499 super chat. They say, Willie, why don't they switch over and join ICE? I think ICE still getting paid. It should not be hard to transfer from TSA to ICE. Facts. Listen, ICE is paid for. ICE already got their money. ICE already got their money, and that is a good point. They need to put in the transfer. They need to put in transfers out here in these streets, and I don't know why they're not thinking about it. At least now they get to carry guns and ARs and shit. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of bullets and I think it's paid training too. It's paid training. For real, for real. But a lot of people, they just like having their whistles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get in line. Be in line. Pick your bags up. Quiet down. Can't take y'all serious. But anyway. What else we got? It's 7:59. 7:59. I need y'all support. Shout out to the doctors who is trading sexual favors for dope. Well, y'all is outside for real. I got a situation out of St. Louis. It was out of St. Louis at old hospital. Oh, excuse me. We got a pediatrician who drank Pedialyte or something like that right now. You say way different. TSA is not covering folk. But look. Well, they need to transfer. Because, TSA, they do got, like, the handcuffs, right? But, like, they can't jump on nobody, dog. Like, I like ICE. And a lot of people, they don't like ICE. Damn it, they run up in people's houses. Listen, I used to want to run up in people's houses, too, man. Just, you know. But then you can do it, like, lawfully. I could kick in your goddamn door. Ain't nothing. Damn it, you got to write a report and see if we going to pay for y'all shit or something like that, but we on to the next house. You know what I'm saying? I kick your shit in and slap shit out your air doggone thing. Bitch, play. Slap your air with that air. BAM! Bitch, put your goddamn... Care nothing about you being American? My bad, though, but watch your mouth. Shout. Huh? Your girlfriend ain't from around here? Oh, she from out the country. Come here. Get your ass out that bathroom, little mama. Get your ass out there, out that bathroom, little mama. We got one. You out here fishing and shit. Oh. You say go get the training. Listen. Hold on. Is ICE hiring in Florida? Yes. You say yes. The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is ICE, is actually hiring for various mission-critical positions in Florida. Mission-critical. That sounds real important, don't it? Florida, including law enforcement, criminal investigators, and special agents, and support positions. Detention officers, administrative clerks. Roles are available, particularly in locations like Miami and Tampa, often featuring recruitment and incentives and benefits. What is like the what is the age qualification? Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. What is the age qualifications to work for ICE? The age qualification. Shit. You was lying to me. You ain't lying to Willie. Who as of August of 2025, DHS has removed the maximum age limits and restrictions from hiring new ICE law enforcement agents, allowing applicants older than 40 to apply. Listen, y'all, we can go ahead on and get into the game right now. Do y'all understand? If you over 40, we've had multiple like relationships still in there right now. You can run up in like your ex house. You can run up in your ex house cause all you got to say, yeah. My ex boyfriend and my ex girlfriend is from Honduras. He still stay in the same spot, or she still stay in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. You know, you got to send your crew on a mission out here in these streets. Shout out to me counting money over here for the $1 cash out. You say, do you do any stores? Did I do any stores on Afroman recently? I'm going to do the Afroman tonight. I've been holding on to it, but it just be some other stuff. It just be popping up. I got 2 videos for Afroman, and I can go ahead on and do that right there tonight. You say, while previously capped, it was capped at 37 and or 40, but the agency now encourages older, experienced applicants to apply as part of a major recruitment push. Listen, but y'all must be 21 though. We got to come in at 21. The policy aims to attract more recruits, including older applicants and veterans, as part of a push for 10,000. We need 10,000 of us out here in these streets carrying them things, man. Carrying them things, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. To sign up, ICE is 21. The crossing guard can't be 18 and older. Crossing guards. That's what's up. We need to get them guns, too. You is lying to me? You say that they need a degree for ICE and go to school for 2 months in Florida. You is lying to me? You need a degree? Hold on, no. Do you need a degree to work for ICE? Yes, a bachelor degree is generally required to become an ICE special agent, typically at the GL5 or the GL6 level. However, here we go. Applicants can often substitute the degree with significant experience in law enforcement, criminal investigations, or a combination of education and experience. So if you was like a police or a criminal investigation, you don't have to have the bachelor's. Got to be more careful. So it's like they just not taking so if you just got like a little high school diploma, like you just can't go ahead and, damn, dog. If you have like associates, you just can't, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you done took all them goddamn classes and you can't do it as an associate. Got to be more careful. It's strange. It is strange. They say, Willie, this baby is 24 years. No money saved in the credit union, no 401k savings, no personal savings, hashtag poor money management. Facts. He said, we got to run him. I want to kick in somebody though, dog. Like for real, like legally. You say, you also need to be able to pass a Spanish test as well in the first week of the FLETC. You is lying to me. Oh my God, I gotta habla español. Got to be more careful. Can you use the translation app on your phone? You probably use the translation app. But anyway, look. Shh. Gotta be professional. We gotta be professional. I gotta go to the main story real quick, and then I'll talk about the pediatrician. The pediatrician out here tripping, dog. I promise you we be doing too much. Now where the doggone story at? I'm trying to find the story, man. You people is hilarious. Ooh, I got Big Baby up there ready. I got 2 of those. We got some self-defense stuff. We're gonna do some of that right there. We got a predator. I gotta talk about Buddy. Okay, that was Lil Mama talking about she ain't got no damn money after 24 years. We got a son. I'm trying to find a doggone thing real quick though. All right, bam, I got it. Y'all going on. Look at these dummies. We're gonna call them dummies because, well, a dummy is A dummy like stupid, ain't it? Hold on. Dummy definition. I keep forgetting these doggone words. A model or a replica of a human being. Something designed to resemble and serve as a substitute for a real or unusual thing. A counterfeit or a shame. Create a mock-up. That's dummy? Or should I just... Dumb definition. Don't supposed to be like not smart, right? General means lacking intelligence. So yes. So I'm gonna talk about these dummies real quick. I just want to get the proper definition. Stupid, foolish, or being unable, unwilling to speak, mute and silent. Do y'all know that there is in the Bible, it speaks of a dumb spirit? It do. I was like, damn, dumb is a spirit. This is wild out here in the street. Anyway, say adjective. Dumb is an adjective. Gwinnett County. We going out here to Georgia. Georgia. Two gunmen had done showed up at these people's house. 2 times dose. One time, without a representative on. The second time, with a representative on. Yeah. Dumb.
Tonight, a family in Gwinnett County says that they were forced to find a new place to live after a gunman showed up at their door, not once, but twice, and even tried to kick in the door.
They reached out to 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn for help and shared their scary ordeal that was all caught on camera.
This happened Saturday at 12 when they first came.
It was the second floor down this hallway of an apartment building off Lawrenceville-Sewanee Road.
Look at these fools.
It definitely looked like they were trying to get us to come to the door.
No one was home, but the couple's Ring camera was activated. As we zoom in, check out the guy's waistband. That's a gun sticking out of his shorts.
And that's what really scared me. I'm like, what the crap? Why are they here?
He called Gwinnett County Police.
We were just kind of on edge, and we were like, hopefully they don't show back up, you know.
Their worst fear was about to happen.
We finally go to sleep, and then around 1 a.m., I just get woken up by like big old just...
Look at the fool.
Pulls up without the mask, knocking on the door, full face on camera, and then decides to put the mask on.
He says he instantly recognized the guy from earlier.
It was the same person, yeah. He showed up in the same shoes, same shorts.
Well, he says he's never...
Hell no. Look at buddy. Ooh, your mom should be proud. But look at it. But damn it. What is going on here? That boy got an extendo. He got an extendo. That boy got on the same little bit ass shoe. It looked like he wears size 6. Now listen. Shout out to you players who wear a size 6 shoe. I don't know where they make y'all at, but a lot of y'all wear like the same size as y'all girl. But I guess you can like share shoes then. Like if that's the case. How you pop up with nothing on your face, then you pop up with something on your face but keep on the same outfit? That's real intelligent.
Never seen this guy before. He believes they were targeted.
In the video, you could hear him say, "She said," right? And he's like, "Yes." And no one else knows we live here.
He says the day before, a female neighbor living upstairs stopped him, asking if they were too loud.
100% positive, honestly, that they are at some capacity involved. Just because of that conversation I had with them at night, and then the next day, these two guys show up.
He did.
For him to pull up twice with the gun, with the mask, trying to force his way in at 1 a.m., I definitely think he would have killed us, for sure. Because, I mean, I don't see it going any other route. I mean, we don't have anything really to take, and, I mean, what's he going to do, just hit us and walk out? No, he's going to kill us, for sure.
Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
I can't
Highly
believe it.
disturbing. The homeowner tells Cody that it is his understanding that the neighbors upstairs are being evicted over numerous complaints, but he says none of them were filed by him.
Yes, of course he's supposed to say, man, we ain't tell on them people upstairs. Although them people upstairs got something to do with us. Now them silly ass people upstairs done got evicted. Got to be more careful. We got to be, dog, this. And I bet he's somebody's daddy, though. He got a baby mama. I bet he got a baby mama. Because, remember, a lot of you young girls, y'all like the criminals, the criminal behaviors, the type of dudes who be scamming and kicking in doors, shit like that right there, dope slangers and stuff, because that's what y'all be saying on social media, so we got to believe what y'all be saying on social media. You say that's a size 7? Play got on size 7. Bitch, I ain't wore a size 7 shoe since I was in the 2nd grade. Crazy I ain't these dogs on the street. That's wild. Or maybe it was the 1st grade. But you stupid, playboy. But hey, just make sure that you keep going back to homes that have the Ring doorbell camera, because you want to be seen. You came out there cute. You wanted to be cute. Nah, hold on. Because I thought the person who he was with here, I thought that was a thick little girl. I thought that was a thick girl right there.
Lawrenceville.
Little baby got hips. That's what I thought. Baby in some jogging pants, shit like that right there. But damn it, I thought she had like curves or something. I thought that these right here was hips. That's a whole dude. Damn shame.
Swanee Road.
I came over there with his little la. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely looked like they were trying to get us to come to the door.
No one was home, but
the ain't standing like that. It's a dude, baby. Say dummy of all dummies. Y'all, we got to stop acting this
was home, but the couple's Ring camera was activated. As we zoom in, check out the guy's
So America, listen, this is not all young black men. This is not all young black men. This is not black people. We do not condone this type of behavior. We rebuke this in the name of Jesus, because y'all know that we can rebuke some shit and just, damn it, over the blood. We put the blood on you real quick. I hear these dogs on the street. We here nah. Listen, I'm gonna see him at the gate. I'm gonna be like, boy, you were better off coming with your ski mask on, pimp, or covering up your face or something, because you got on the same outfit that you did in that video that I did 20 years ago out of Gwinnett. Listen. He is the same type of fool who will come in the same outfit to heaven. He'll come there, he'll be standing right in line in heaven. Next up, the silly ass boy out of Gwinnett. And he'll come and stand right, just like that right on. Hold on. Yeah, fool. I can't take out serious. He'll come standing just like this right on. Gun down, looking for a dough to kick in. Yeah, God, y'all ain't gonna let it play in, man. I'm gonna kick the dough in out this something. You know what I'm saying? Just stupid. Oh, you say that's a stud. That could be a stud. Listen, I know that I wasn't tripping that this person looked like they had hips. It looked like little hips and shit. That probably is a little stud.
It definitely looked like they were trying to get us to come to the door.
No one.
It like little stud got thighs or something like that. It can't be just me, dog. It can't be just me, dog. I promise you. Little
get us to come to the door.
No one was home, but the.
I ain't even much gonna say that. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much on you. I couldn't do it. I could have did it, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna leave that right there. We have a accused predator. Got that cute. Accused predator. Somebody done accused a player for being a predator. Predator. What's the definition of predator? Because I want to try to make a point. Predator definition. Predator. An animal that naturally preys on others. A person who relentlessly, not relentlessly, a person who ruthlessly exploits others. A sexual predator. That's what they have, like the sexual predator. A person who ruthlessly exploits others. Got it. We have a Detroit girl who escapes after being held captive by accused predator. Someone who ruthlessly exploits others. That's the thing. And that's what they said that buddy is that I'm about to go ahead on to show y'all, that they say that he is this right here.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Ruth Raj. We begin with a Fox 2 exclusive. A teenage girl held captive for 10 days. Authorities say she left her Detroit home on her own and ended up with an accused predator.
She left by herself. She wasn't forced. Oh, So was she coerced to leave?
Jessica Dupnack is in studio with how she got away. Jess.
Well, Roop, according to police, it was actually all of the media coverage and Detroit police listing her as a missing person.
I know good as well hell she ain't pregnant again. Wasn't she just pregnant last year? Lady, you were just pregnant last. They told you to wait 6 weeks. This baby finna have 10-month baby. Go ahead.
It finally rattled this guy loose enough to let her go. While she ended up with the 38-year-old on her own. It's unclear exactly how, because according to police, the two were strangers.
They were strangers. He didn't even know Shout. So she left home, walked away from home. She ran away from home, and she came across Buddy. So he didn't manipulate her. He coerced her into leaving her humbled home. No. She met him outside. Remember, he 38. She a teenager. They ain't gonna tell us what type of teenager. Is it a young teen or an old teen?
Lit up windows, no knobs on the doors inside. A teen girl held captive in filth here on Detroit's west side, allegedly by 38-year-old Rennell Agee.
He held her down. She tried to stop him. He held her arms back, and he continued to assault her. She was screaming, and he did not stop.
According to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, it went on for 5 of the 10 days she was with him this month.
So she fought, he held her down, she screamed, and he wouldn't stop. They say that went on for 5 days out of the 10. So that means the first 5, she was cool with being around there. And I'm guessing when she tried to leave, he was like, we ain't done. You know what I'm saying?
He did not stop. He held her down. She tried to stop him. He held her arms back, and he continued to assault her. She was screaming, and he did not stop.
According to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, it went on for 5 of the 10 days she was with him this month.
She couldn't leave because the windows were boarded up, and there were no doorknobs on the door.
Knives by his bedside. Agee allegedly threatened to hurt her family into keeping her quiet until he got spooked.
The defendant finally let her leave when he saw that she was posted as a missing person on social media.
Agee was already out on just a personal bond for allegedly recently pointing a gun at his wife's head and threatening to, quote, blow her head off.
Because she would probably run in her mouth just like the little teenager. Run her mouth. But look. Shouldn't we kind of hail him as like a hero? Nah. They say that he finally let her go once he saw on the news or something like that right there, that she was labeled a missing person. He let her go. See, in the beginning, he did not know that she was a missing person. He thought that she would make her own damn decisions to move around how she want to move around. And hell, he probably thought that she was an adult, depending on how she looked. I'm just saying something. We got to be thinking stuff through now.
He has a history of assaultive convictions and diagnosed mental illness, denying it all in court.
It's not true, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
When the missing teen girl returned home this month, the case was far from over for Detroit Police Major Crimes Unit.
We're going to investigate and follow any and all leads that are going to get us to a point where we can file charges.
In this case, a horror story, but Commander Rebecca McKay says all missing children's stories are vetted thoroughly.
I would warn anybody out there who decides they want to take in one of these young runaways that we're probably going to figure out who you are and what's been happening.
So the learning lesson is don't take in the runaway. Do y'all even understand that if don't nobody take in the runaway would 9 times out of 10 starve? Do y'all understand that the runaways tend to not run away to women? Y'all ever understood that the runaways don't run away to law enforcement? For some reason, they always run away and end up with men. That's something to think about.
So I want to underscore one point from this story there. Rennell Agee, the suspect in this case, he was on a personal bond, out on a personal bond on tether at this home on the west side when this allegedly all happened, when this girl was held captive for 10 days. So he was already in a lot of trouble with the law. Since then, the judge making, I would assume, is the right decision in this case with 11 felonies, remanding him to custody, of course, innocent until proven guilty as this case moves forward.
Yeah, but the bond question and issue has always been something that's come up so so often about whether there's appropriate bond for dangerous people out
right.
there.
Yeah, and he has a history, I think 3 other assaultive crimes in the past. Now, those were convictions, and it's hard. Sometimes it lays flat on a piece of paper in front of the judge or magistrate, and they don't necessarily know the ins and outs. But in this case, I think it was the right decision, and we're just glad that little girl is safe tonight.
I think there's a lot of moms and dads who agree with you out there that it was the right decision.
This story ain't moved me. This story ain't moved me. No, hell no. She ran away, and damn it, she linked up with whoever she wanted to link up with. They were around there hunching, and she was okay. He did not force her into hunching. Notice they said that he held her down, and she was screaming. But at that time, they did not say that he raped her. Notice they did not add any of the sexual abuse or anything when she was pointing that out. Hold on. When he was so-called being all aggressive and all that, they did not say that he did anything sexual right
West Side, allegedly by 38-year-old Rennell Agee.
He held her down. She tried to stop him. He held her arms back, and he continued to assault her. She was screaming, and he did not stop.
According,
none of that did she say right then and there. He raped her. All he did was prevent her from leaving and was telling her, like, shut up, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you here with me. I done choked out my wife. Bitch, I can't go back around there. I got to cut these damn notifications out. This shit doing too much right now. It's aggravating. Yeah. Hold on. App notification. Can we go? What did I say that thing is? What did I say the news break thing. The news break app thing. Hold on. Yada. Yeah, but I ain't feeling no type of way about Buddy. They ain't finna have me around here sad. Man, why you did what you did? Shit. She ran away into his arms. They were strangers. She linked up with somebody who she wanted to take her in. I want y'all to really think about this right here. If us men didn't like monkey like that right there, do y'all know that runaway females would not survive? If we didn't care about monkey, the way that we care about monkey, this shit more important than food. Y'all be some broke ass females. I promise y'all will be broke. Sure enough. These teens would not make it. The world would engulf them in or something like that right there. Dog. Trying to tell y'all something. Hold on. All right, so bam, we got that right there. And I wanted to talk about that. Now, where's my pediatrician at? Damn it, I had a pediatrician out here in the doggone screen. I'm not finna let Buddy off the hook like that because I think he's lighter hue. No, to all my lighter hue brothers and sisters out here, I got one for you. A pediatrician who traded sex for prescriptions. He blames the Holocaust. He blames the Holocaust for the reason he was selling sex for prescriptions. Here we go.
Judge John Ross listened to devastating impact statements from victims and then looked at the former pediatrician and said, quote, "What you did was a horrendous breach of trust."
For years, pediatrician Craig Spiegel worked out of a medical building near DePaul Hospital in Bridgeton, where patients began reporting the doctor offering prescriptions for sex or sexual pictures. Here's U.S. Attorney Thomas Albus.
You kind of get sick of talking about the defendant, and frankly, words kind of fail you when you're trying to talk about what he did. It's enough to just survive being treated like this as a victim. But what we need in the criminal justice system is for the victims to not just survive it, but to say, look, I've got to see this through.
Albus said those victims did.
That's the heroic thing that went on today, that there was accountability, and that the victims were heard.
Prosecutors asked for 69-year-old Spiegel to get 20 years in prison. Spiegel's defense asked for 12, but the former doctor did not help himself when he was caught lying under oath. Spiegel claimed he never consented to a search of his phone, even though he'd signed a form. Bridgeton police worked this case, with detectives Bradley Cash and Matt Paxton working with the very first victim. They gave her the credit.
The courage is always greatly appreciated, and again, in cases like this, not all victims come forward, and it takes a lot of courage to do so.
One of the impact statements was from a mother who said Spiegel illegally dispensed prescriptions to her daughter, who she eventually found dead. Spiegel said in court that he apologized and partly blamed his behavior on losing family in the Holocaust. The judge looked at him and said that is an offensive excuse and sentenced him to 20 years in prison.
Do y'all understand that he didn't get the 20 years in prison because he was slanging sex for pills, or slanging pills for sex? Once he blamed this shit on the Holocaust, damn it, his judge is probably Jewish. Once he blamed on the Holocaust, hey boy, we gotta sit you down, so boy.
Downtown, Chris Hayes.
You can't say, yeah, no, you can't put a crime with the Holocaust. You should know better than that right there, boy. You lose everything. Don't be out here playing. Damn it, that sounded anti-Semitic. Sounded anti-Semitic. You can't do that. Now listen, he would have probably got the 12 years. Around here talking, speaking before your damn time. Now how this shit still going off? And I said, oh well, this is better. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash shot. He say he's disgusted. Say where he at? Just asking. That's what's up. But it had that work out here in these streets, man. And it's a shame because we as a people would not be out here fandangling and slanging monkey and meat just to survive out here if things wasn't so expensive and we just trying to live, and it's very, very hard and difficult. And this is why we're trying to tell people we need families. We need to put the families back together. I don't know why y'all don't want families. It's hard out here. It's hard, but a lot of y'all I'm still doing it by myself. I'm still that's cute. That's cute. But one thing about it, don't be out here crying though. Don't be out here crying. Just go ahead and just do it by yourself then. Go ahead on and do it by your lonesome. Let me go on and grab this right here. Because we do got a sad story. We got a sad story. This is one right here that nobody should have to go through this right here. You know what I'm saying? We got a family who is devastated. Y'all come on in, man, hit the thumbs up button here. We should be over 200 by now. I think we should be over 200 by now. We have 174. We doing good. We looking good. We kind of cute today. Need you. I hope that y'all are being entertained right now. I really, really do. You say Kanye West did it. Willie saying anti-Semitic things. That's what they had done said that he had done said. And hell, didn't he make a little T-shirt or something with the swastika on it? Yeah. Have y'all looked into the history of the swastika and all of that stuff? Interesting. Real interesting. We have to educate ourselves about these things. You say, well, it's time for a heart-to-heart conversation to all men. You say, think with your head where your brain lives and not with the meat between your legs. I think that, listen, you got a point. You do got a point. The problem is, this shit like crack. Listen, shit like that good dope. Like that good dope, boy. For the most part, we do be fighting it. We do be fighting against our meat. We really, really do. And I think that that's dangerous. I think that that's dangerous that we don't let our meat win as much as it should be out here winning. People be trying to change us. Society done tried to change us and force us to not be in tune with ourselves like that. We should be pumping seeds everywhere. Move right along, ain't we much hold you. Boy, y'all play so much. But I hope that y'all having a good time. That's what's up. You say he didn't get no time for that. Oh, Kanye, no. But it cost him. it cost him a lot of, well, more connections and different type of things that they said that people wanted to do business with him, but they backed out of doing business once he went on these little tangents and rants and all that fly stuff right there. So it did cost him some, you know. He just ain't go to jail for it, you know. You can say what you want to, but not in that courtroom. Not in that courtroom. You better not speak in this manner in that courtroom where your life is in the judge's hands. Please don't do it. We have a toddler. We got a toddler. We have a family. A family identifies a toddler that was killed in Jacksonville. That was killed in the shooting in Jacksonville. And the suspect has been denied bond. Sad story, y'all. Here we go, man.
Right now at 6, the family of a 2-year-old shot and killed during an argument between adults at a Jacksonville apartment complex is sharing their grief. Thank you for joining us today at 6. I'm Anthony Austin.
I'm Heather Crawford. So today the family attended the first appearance for this man, the suspect, 21-year-old Stephen Dotson Jr.
Shot a player out having a tattoo on his neck and a tattoo on the top of his forehead. And saying people tattoos on their face and the top of his forehead is a problem. I just like to go ahead and point out tattoos where he got them at right there. Go ahead.
He was arrested yesterday after authorities tracked him down after they say he initially ran following that shooting on Sunday. Loved ones now telling us that the child killed was Amari Robinson. And we're also learning from the arrest report that argument was over a phone.
Our Billiana Garland was in the courtroom
argued over a phone and the toddler done got dead.
Today and spoke with the family. And Billiana, we can all imagine that they are really hurting right now.
The family was inside of that courtroom, and Dotson actually did not appear physically in court today, but the judge still denied him bond on his murder charge. And as for the family, they were sitting inside, overcome with emotion, hearing the judge read all of the counts.
Rots in hell, get what you deserve. Where are you going? You need to die from what you did.
Raw anger from a family now living a nightmare. Just before midnight Sunday, police were called to Valencia.
You need to deserve. Where are you going? You need to die from what you did.
Raw anger from a family now living a nightmare. Just before midnight Sunday, police were called to Valencia Apartments on LaBelle Street, where police say 2-year-old Amari Robinson was shot in the head. Authorities say he was rushed to the hospital but did not survive. According to an arrest report, the shooting happened after an argument over a phone. The report goes on to say the suspect and another person went into a bedroom, and minutes later, a witness heard a loud pop.
He took our life away from us, and we his family, we is hurting because that baby didn't deserve none of that.
Police say the search for Dotson lasted nearly 24 hours. On Monday, authorities tracked him down at Vista Landing Apartments on Cleveland Road. The family says Amari's mother is struggling to process what she saw.
She held her baby forward. I don't know what she went through.
Court records show this was not Dotson's first run-in with the law. In 2022, he was accused of beating a 16-year-old and brandishing a gun. Months later, he was arrested for domestic battery after police say he punched a woman, knocking out her 2 front teeth. He served time and was later sentenced again after investigators say he ran from officers while carrying a gun. He was released from prison in November. Now, 4 months later, he's charged in this shooting.
My sister, you took what her heart did. She can't even sign a piece of paper. She can't eat.
Now, instead of watching him grow, the family clings to memories they have.
And that's how we gonna remember our butt. That's what we call him, butt.
Call him butt. Shout out to butt, man.
Dotson's next court appearance is on April 15th, and as for the family, they're thanking everybody for their thoughts, prayers, and even donating to them. And as of now, they say they're continuing to plan a funeral for a 2-year-old. Live in Jacksonville, I'm Billiana.
Plan a funeral for a 2-year-old. Yeah. I had to bag it up because you wrote what I'm finna go ahead on and talk about. Hold on, I'm trying to, damn it. What? Did it get stuck? It got stuck a little bit. I think it's like close to the end,
Who
right?
took what her heartbeat? She can't even sign a piece of paper.
Can't do it.
She can't eat. Now,
Right there. Do y'all know that this is the family that's finna go in here? Not now male.
instead of
Not now male. Do y'all know that they walking in with pajamas? I'm glad that you hadn't said that right now. They're walking into the courthouse or walking outside of the courthouse with pajamas on. They came to court pajamas on. They knew that court was on that day. Today or yesterday, they knew that the court. They decided to just put on some shoes.
she can't eat. Now, instead of watching him grow, the family clings to memories they have.
Not now, player. All female. This has to say a lot. This says a lot about the community. It really do. Let's go and do this right here then. You got that baby, damn it, they gotta go fund me for him. If y'all would like to help out the family, honoring Amari Robinson, support his loved ones. Support his loved ones. Hold on. Honoring Amari Robinson, and then it says support his loved ones. Shouldn't it all be about him? Not the people who's still on earth? He's the baby. What do you mean support his loved ones? Let's see. They need $16K. They got $18.68. The Willie Williams Show also has a GoFundMe too. The link's down in the description. And I also pinned the link. I pinned the link inside of the comment section for any of you who would like to support the players GoFundMe. Oh, let's see what they're talking about. My name is Rania Wilson. I am reaching out on behalf of my family after the heartbreaking loss of my nephew, Amari Robinson. Amari was the happiest baby, playful, lovable, and always bringing joy to everyone around him. His smile could light up a room, and his presence made every day brighter for our family. Losing him so suddenly has left us in shock and deep sadness. This has to be an incredible, difficult time for our family, and we are reaching out for support as we navigate this unimaginable loss. He leaves one older sister and brother who adores him, as well as his mother and father who are struggling to cope with this heartbreaking reality. We appreciate your love, prayers, and support during this difficult time. Thank you for standing with us. With love, the Johnson family. We are now faced with the difficult task of arranging funeral and memorial service to honor Amari's memories. The costs are overwhelming, and we want to give him the loving farewell he deserves. Y'all know how I feel about that. He deserves it out here in these streets, or that word deserves. Any support that you can offer will go directly toward these expenses and help ease the burden on our family during this incredible hard time. We are grateful for any help, whether it's a donation or simply sharing our story. Thank you for keeping Amari and our family in your thoughts during this very sad moment. Your kindness and support means more than words we can say. Got a mom and a daddy, a sister and a brother. I showed y'all the group of females who was walking to the court, right? Walking to the court, or walking out of the court. They had on pajamas and shit. It was at least seven. They asked for 16 grand. This is he was 2. Was he 2 years old? I think that he was 2 years old. I just want to say this right here. He said 16,000. Say, where's Shaq? Where's Shaq at? Because Shaq paid for I forgot the person's name. He paid for the funeral. It was at least 7 of them walking. They needed 16,000. They in Jacksonville, so that's Florida. You can bury a toddler, I think, for under 10,000. I do believe for under 10,000. It was 7 of them walking. If we can't get $1,000 a head, we should at least be able to get the 7,000 a head from the 7 who we saw. Now you also got a daddy. It should at least be like another 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It should be able to bury him with no problem. I always point out, we failing when we don't have life insurance. We fail, especially on the babies, because it's like $1 and some change. Y'all could have had y'all over 50,000, over 100,000, 200,000. You know what I'm saying? Because you grieve better when the check is in the mail. I will continue to tell y'all that right there. You do grieve better when the check in the mail because you do not have to worry about paying for stuff. You grieve different. We always shocked. We always shocked when our loved one done died. Which is kind of strange because the masses of darker hue folk is religious and y'all believe in some type of God. Y'all know that God take life and he take it whenever he get ready. You have watched children die from other family members and or friends. You watch kids die in the community. You watch the adults die and the kids die. So the one thing that we do know about is people dying. We do know about these people who we have watched die didn't have no damn insurance. Y'all will go to a funeral where y'all know these people didn't have no damn insurance and they created a GoFundMe and take collections and all that fly shit, and you will not even just go on your phone while sitting in the funeral and sign up for insurance for you and your babies. We is failing. Bunch of fucking failures. Now, you don't always have to be a failure. You can always change. But this is sad. This is really, really sad. But it's life, and for y'all believers, like y'all say, he in heaven, so we shouldn't even be sad. But then y'all constantly let me know that y'all don't believe that your loved ones is in heaven because the way that y'all be cutting up after they die lets me know that y'all do not believe that they're in heaven with the Lord. Because in my mind, if you truly believe that they was in heaven with the Lord, you would be cheerful. Y'all do know that y'all books say that you supposed to celebrate when somebody die and like be sad when somebody is being born. Just saying. Look it up for yourself. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much older. Yeah. Sure enough. We just a failing. We cute though. We be cute out here. We failing though. This is what it is. Let me remove that right there. I don't need that. We can do that. Oh. How many of y'all ever played cornhole? I know, doggy folk. Hell at cornhole. Willie, don't nobody be doing that damn cornhole. I've never played cornhole either, which is strange. But anyway, we have a champion. We have a champion, a cornhole player. He's a champion in Charles County. I'm thinking that this is in Washington. Somewhere in Washington. He said, "It is being born, Willie. Aren't you an atheist?" I thought, what? Well, hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe that book say that you're supposed to be joyful and celebratory or something during someone's death. But because of the way Earth is, you're supposed to be sad or mourning or something like that right there. So, correct me, y'all. Correct me. Let me know. Wait a minute. Got it. Pam. Oh, so Charles County is Maryland. Oh, okay. My bad. I got it wrong. Y'all ain't gonna believe this story right here, though. We have a cornhole player who has been charged with murder. I know what y'all thinking. This is just a regular old story. He charged with murder? Don't nobody care about that right now. Listen to this. I pressed the button and it didn't go. I thought I had it on fire. Go ahead.
A La Plata man who is a quadruple amputee is now charged with murder in Charles County. Dayton Weber is a champion cornhole player. Deputies say he's accused of shooting his friend during an argument before dumping the body and fleeing to Virginia.
The reason that may sound funny to you all because he is a quadruple. Did she say a quadriplegic? Say that a little part again for me, sister.
Charged with murder in Charles County. Dayton Weber is a champion cornhole player. A man who is a quadruple amputee.
Quadruple amputee. Quadruple mean 4. Yeah. He ain't got no arms and no legs. He ain't got no arms and no legs, and he been charged with murder. Did she say for shooting somebody? A quadruple amputee. He ain't got no arms and he ain't got no legs. He's been charged with murder for shooting somebody and dumping the body. Go ahead, sister.
Is now charged with murder in Charles County. Dayton Weber is a champion cornhole player. Deputies say he's accused of shooting his friend during an argument before dumping the body and fleeing to Virginia. News 4's Paul Wagner has the story.
Say he's been framed.
Dayton Weber is well known for his athletic accomplishments. Since he was 10 months old, he's been a quadruple amputee with a passion for sports. In fact, he is so well known, News 4 profiled Weber when he was 11 years old, after hearing how his physical disability had not gotten in the way of Weber's desire to wrestle, play video games, ride a dirt bike, and play football. And as an adult, Weber became a champion cornhole player. But last night, the Charles County Sheriff's Office says Weber is accused of shooting his friend during an argument.
The incident occurred at about 10:30 last night. The suspect and 3 other people were in a car. They were traveling on Radio Station Road when apparently the driver and the front seat passenger were involved in some kind of an argument. We're not sure why. Based on information we received, the driver, who is Mr. Weber, shot the front seat passenger.
According to the Sheriff's Office, this is where Dayton Weber pulled over after the shooting here at Llano Drive and Radio Station Road. The Sheriff's Office said Weber asked 2 passengers in the car to help him remove the body. They refused and then got out. And according to the Sheriff's Office, Dayton then drove off with the body of Bradrick Wells still inside. Deputies then quickly shared information they were getting at the scene.
Yes, we're being told now he's in the white Tesla. Okay, cool. We do not have a victim.
About 2 hours later, we did get a call from somebody who lives on Newport Church Road, which is in Charlotte Hall, Maryland, and they indicated that there was a body in their yard.
The Sheriff's Office says the victim was Weber's passenger, 27-year-old Bradrick Wells of Waldorf. Later that night, investigators got a call from authorities in Charlottesville, Virginia, saying Weber's car had been recovered there, and the 27-year-old was in the hospital.
So once he was there, he was treated at a hospital for an issue, and then he was transported to a local detention center where he's currently being held as a fugitive from justice.
On Instagram today, the American Cornhole League issued a statement saying it was aware of the allegations against Weber, and their thoughts are with those impacted. In La Plata, Paul Wagner, News 4.
News 4 is attempting to reach the family of Bradrick Wells, the victim in the shooting, and we will have more on that as soon.
Say he got a Tesla. Yeah. He should be driving and shit. He had people in the car. And he was like, "Man, help me go ahead and dump the body and shit." But they didn't want to help, so he did on his own. He's real independent. He real independent. It say, how did he pull the trigger? That's what's up. There is another video that I'm looking at down here of him with a gun in his hand, and I got to play it for y'all, but I'm going to play it right after I do this right here.
After hearing how his physical disability had...
If I am the father, I just want y'all to just work with me here. If I am the father of the one who is getting pinned, y'all, they wrestling. The quadriplegic, damn it, the quad amputee is on top winning. He won. The one on the bottom has all limbs. If I'm the one on the bottom, daddy, you have just gotten disowned. It's over. You probably been my best little buddy. It's over with. Do you know I got to be in the community? I got to go to work and shit, and you know what I'm saying? People like, Willie, we was at the match yesterday and your son got beat. I got to hear this shit down at the, oh my God, I'm down here at the plant and they clowning me because my son done lost to a quadruple, a quad amputee. I don't understand. He has no arms. He just got elbows and knees. You got beat by elbows and knees. Yes, disowned. Ain't no way. I ain't raised my child like that. And I'm serious than a heart attack. Yeah. My child is a failure. Well, hell, that makes me a failure. It makes me a failure because we gonna blame the adult, right? We got to blame the parent. I'm the damn parent. You say your son lost to a head on the stick the other night. Damn shame. Got to be more careful. Listen, there is a pit. Hold on.
Welcome back. And now to a very unusual murder investigation in Maryland, where the suspect is a quadruple amputee and he's one of the top professional cornhole players in America. CBS News correspondent Chanel Cole joins us now with more. And Chanel, what more can you tell us?
Okay, I understand him writing. I get him writing. Shout out to D. Johnson for the $5 super chat. Say, damn, players more violent than the straight of humans, right? Got to be more careful.
About this case.
What?
Well, look, Mugo, this is a bizarre and disturbing story. At the center of this story is someone who would be considered to be an inspiration up until now. 27-year-old Dayton Weber. This is someone who is a quadruple amputee and also a star cornhole player.
Like y'all was saying in the comment section, free my dog. The evidence is unsubstantiated. I can't believe it.
He is a professional cornhole player who's won multiple tournaments before, but now police, Mugo, believe that he is also a murderer. So how did this happen? Well, police say that Weber was out with a couple of friends. Okay. He had 3 people in his vehicle. He was driving his Tesla SUV in La Plata, Maryland on Sunday night when
boy got a whole Tesla SUV he driving.
This happened. They say that someone who was in the vehicle told them that things got heated in that vehicle. They say one of the people who were in the back seat told investigators that Weber actually shot and killed 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells. That person also told police that Weber then pulled the car over, asked the 2 remaining passengers who were inside the vehicle at that moment to help him pull Wells's body out of the vehicle. Those 2 people told police, Mugo, they refused to do so and that they then got out of the car and left the scene. They say Weber then drove away and that Wells's body was found 2 hours later.
They got out of the car. So they weren't afraid to get out of the car knowing that he just shot. So did they take the gun away from Buddy? Like did they be like, oh my God, you just shot our friend and give me that goddamn gun and slap shit out of him or something? They just know we're not going to help you and walked off?
A resident called 911 to say that they saw what appeared to be a body lying in somebody's yard.
He dragged the... I can't. He dragged the body inside of, like, to the yard? Like, in a yard?
So Weber was eventually found, Mugo, at a nearby hospital in Virginia just a couple of hours later after he was arrested. Investigators also described this as someone who was a gun enthusiast. What is that?
You lying to me. He's shooting a gun. He should have never recorded himself shooting a gun, because if he would have never recorded himself shooting a gun, then they couldn't prove that he would have been able to shoot a gun.
He was arrested. Investigators also described this as someone who was a gun enthusiast. What does that mean? Well, look at some of the videos on your screen right now. Wow. These are videos that he posted to his personal YouTube channel, which obviously show him loading and firing several shots from a handgun, as you see there. Weber was charged with first and second degree murder. As for next steps in this case, he is waiting to be extradited back to Maryland.
So you mean to tell me like he was driving? Oh my God, the person who got killed needed to die, in my opinion. In my opinion, we don't condone this type of talk around here. If you get shot by a quadruple, and he was the one driving, do y'all know that he got to set up the situation? Like, he got to get the gun, right? Whether it's on his hip or something, he got to get the gun. He got to put with, like, the hands, and he had to pick it up, turn it to you, and shoot. He got to pick it up. Hell, if he ain't got one in the head, he got the cockpit. Pick it up, turn it to you, and shoot. He probably had one of them partners in the car saying, shoot me if you're bad then. Shoot me with your bad ass shit. I bet you won't shoot. He had to be riding with somebody like that right now. Dog, this is crazy. Yes, I got to post it. I got to cut it. Yeah. I got to cut this out. This shit is sick. He's shooting.
These are videos that he posted to his personal YouTube channel, which obviously show him loading and firing several shots from a handgun, as you see there. Weber was charged with first and second degree murder. As for next steps in this case, he is waiting to be extradited back to Maryland.
All right, Chanel Call, thank you so much for your reporting.
There's no excuses though, dog. Like for anything else in life, for all of you who done made excuses of why you can't and I can't do because of all that fly shit go out the window. He allegedly shot and killed the partner in the car and drugged the body out the car. He dumped the body with no arms and no legs, bitch. I don't. Oh my. Okay, all right. Tighten up, Willie. I don't understand. Boy, if y'all don't get y'all some pat on the back, boy, y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news right here in these doggone street. Wow. If I'm Buddy family member, I'd be like, man, who killed my people, dog? Who the hell shot my people, dog? And they be like the quadriplegic amputee dude who be on the news and shit, his partner. The one with no hands and no legs? Man, who killed my goddamn people? Man, don't come around here playing, dog. This shit's sensitive. No, the one who, the one with no arms and legs. Shot him. What the fuck you mean shot him? With a gun? Listen, I'd be like, what? Do you go jump on Buddy though? Do you slide up on him and whoop him? Oh, I sure enough did forget. I'm so sorry. See, I told y'all some things be coming up. Well, we gonna stay here. We finna talk Afroman real quick, because I did say that I was gonna do it. I'm glad that you just reminded me, so I can at least get this off my I got to get it off my thing, and I have them lined up like that right there too. Yeah. Yeah, man, like, do you slide up on Buddy or something? Because I don't, get wild out here in these streets. I would be so sad. I would be in the community. Do you understand the people in the community clowning him? Nigga, you got shot by me with no hands and no feet, dog. You soft. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yes, it goes to show, take no one for granted. Let this be a learning lesson. You think a bitch disabled if you want to like that, right? It be your bad. Yeah, the one that play cornhole every day and shit like that. Yeah, him. The one who be trying to throw the thing inside the hole. Yeah. No, dog. No, you just go to being sad now. Man, I gotta call grandma, dog. The cornhole throwing the thing killed my people, dog. I wonder what my peoples did. See, now you go to blaming the victim. Now. Hell, you kind of feel sorry for the cornhole dude now. You done made the cornhole dude shoot you while driving. Damn. It's crazy. But anyway, y'all, we finna, Afroman, to talk about Afroman real quick. Afroman, he beat his case. There was a civil trial. If I'm not mistaken, I may have covered the story. I think it was last year or the year before that. It was probably 2-3 years ago, to where they kicked his door in. They kicked his door in for whatever reason, and then he made music. He made a video, and he used clips from them kicking in his shit inside the video, and law enforcement, they had a problem with it, and they took him to court. If I'm not mistaken, this is how it had done went. Oh, give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made over 200. I appreciate y'all still being around here. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead on and see him coming on out that doggone courtroom. Come on, Afro man, talk to him.
Outside this Adams County courthouse, the sound of victory. After jury sided with the musician Afroman, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, after a days-long civil defamation trial. Afroman speaking to WCPO right after the verdict.
I didn't win. America won.
That's right.
America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people.
The jury finds in favor of the defendant.
7 Adams County Sheriff's deputies sued the musician. They argued Afroman used security video from a 2022 raid of his home and put it in music videos using deputies' likeness without permission.
There's damage to reputation, there's pain and suffering, there's public humiliation. There's everything you saw and heard from these detectives from the witness stand.
This raid taking place nearly 4 years ago following search warrants related to possession and trafficking in drugs and kidnapping. The rapper was never charged. Along with using the surveillance video in multiple music videos, including in the song Lemon Pound Cake, the deputies also say Afroman called them thieves and pedophiles, among other things, on social media.
I didn't go down here and sue the police department. I fixed up the damages they made, and I sung songs about them to raise money to do it. They were unapologetic.
The deputies wanted Afroman to pay $3.9 million in damages.
We got about a total of 250 pieces given out. This is the last one, and I'd like to give it to you.
Supporters of Afroman coming from near and far with a message both verbally and symbolically.
For me, this isn't really about Afroman. It's about free speech. So when someone like Afroman stands up for my free speech by using his talents, his musical talents, to fight the corrupt system, we got to come out and support him.
I'm glad things went my way, but if they would have took it off from me, I was happy about all the love I was getting from everybody. After them people kicked my door in.
In Adams County,
when life give you lemons, you make lemon pound cake.
Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.
That's what I'm talking about. I like Afroman. Afroman has a huge following. Huge. Hold on. Let me put this right here.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And you can't paint good. You can't paint bad. You know, you just look at the actions, and all the good people got to come together and just
real tears.
Do the best you can.
Real tears.
When these things happen, and when bad things happen, you do your best, and make it good. When life give you lemons, you make lemon pound cake.
You gonna stick around Adams County, or you gonna go to a different area?
No, I'm here. I'm home. If I go to a different area, I got to deal with a different police department, kicking down my door, disconnecting my cameras, and stealing my money. So my battle is won here. I think I'm gonna lay my head.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Where'd you get the suit from? I gotta ask.
It's custom made. You know what I'm saying? I am the American dream. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the rags to riches story. I believe in the Cinderella story. I believe in the American dream.
That's right.
So, yeah, this suit stands for the freedom of speech and the American dream. Amen. Praise God. Thank you. Yes, thank y'all. Hey. Hey.
Group hug.
Hey. Everybody, come give me a big group hug.
Look at the love. What's up? Do y'all know it's not another black person out there?
Hey. We won. We did it. We did it, America. We did it, America. Free speech still lives in America.
And no security. Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Right on.
That's what's up, though. You gotta love them. You gotta love them. It's crazy that they actually tried to take him to court and sue him for the 3-point-something million. When they kicked his dough in, it was on his camera, so it's his personal camera footage. It's his personal property. And when it's your personal property, you can do what you want to do with your personal property. He was upset because he used it and he made some money. And he sold a whole bunch of lemon pound cakes. Yeah. I've listened to the song before. Hilarious, you know. But he just pointed out what actually happened to him in real life. You know. And they say because they did not ask, or he did not ask for their permission to be in the video. No, this is my personal footage, though. Can do what I want to do with my You shouldn't have ran in Buddy's house then. Can we just say that they shouldn't have ran up in his house then? But we make mistakes. And sometimes your mistakes can come back to haunt you. And, you know. Say, did I listen to Lick 'em Down, Lisa? No. I got to listen to that right there. Lick 'em Down, Lisa. That sound funny. Lick 'em Down, Lisa. That boy got a mean support group. Yep. For real. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. We all made it to the end of the news around here. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4, Channel 7, and the Agree Channel, WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. And if y'all would like to help a player out, if y'all would like to get y'all some merch out here, the links are down there in the description. But if you go to the WillieWilliamsShow.com, click on the Get link, go ahead on and find you some merch out here. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say if your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. I really do appreciate y'all rocking with the player. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I really do hope that y'all enjoy it. Today is Wednesday, hump day out here in East Street, man. We almost to the weekend. Almost. You say they want him to pay half of the court costs. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. It's a shame. We had 211 with the thumbs up on the Wednesday. That is an accomplishment. 217. My bad. We were screaming. We be screaming some everywhere. Links is in the description. Y'all know I can't say them. But the links is down there in the description. And wherever you watch the player at, make sure that y'all subscribe. Share. It don't hurt you. It's not going to like negatively affect anything that's going on in your doggone life. You know what I'm saying? But Let other people enjoy and let other people laugh and have fun and all that good stuff right there. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, man. Y'all please remember to watch standalone videos on the other channels and watch the cutouts and all that fly stuff, because I still be putting in a lot of work even when I'm not live, y'all. So I just want to say thank you for all times. Thank you. And y'all do what I be telling y'all to do out here in these streets. And that's staying alive. So y'all stay alive so I can see y'all mañana. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of here.